Welcome to the fourth video of building a PC for an engineer. If you haven't seen the other three videos, you may want to go watch them first. So we kind of left off with figuring out the case. Today we will be talking about that, the AIO, the RAM, and the operating system. That's this video. So for a case, I ended up getting this Leecool 2216 ATX mid-tower case. And the reason why is I got it down here. It was available used. Now it's 137, but it was available used for like 98 or 99. Actually, I wrote that down. Let's see. Yeah, so I got it for $98.39, and it was the last one. So I think I jumped off that last video and bought it real quick. But I think I looked it up. But the reason that I like this case, or I did research rather, the reason that I like this case, besides the fact that the guy that seems to build a ton of PCs said it was his favorite to build with ever. It's the PC Builder YouTube channel, I guess. It's a very big one. I like the big fans. This is what he said that attracted me to it. There's big fans, which means they're quieter. They should be, just basic physics. And then I went with, there's another one I was looking at, this one. The Leecool 217. It's got the same fans thing. It's like 217. I think it's newer. I was going to go with that, and then I noticed there was like a premium for the walnut or whatever. It's like putting wood on a computer. It's whatever, I guess. But yeah, I didn't choose this one for some reason yesterday. It might have been the walnut. Maybe it was like an RGB thing. And the reason that I went with this, the 216, maybe I got the 216X, but I got the non-RGB one because, for one, RGB just sounds like more complicated, like unnecessary complications, and I also don't, why would you want a bunch of lights shining in your R's? But also the USB ports, you get an extra USB 2 port or USB 3 port, I forget which one, I think it's USB 2, you get an extra one if you don't get RGB. Yeah, so I think I'm remembering now, the walnut, it's like you don't get any discount for it being used. And I was like, we're using used parts here, not like imaginary used parts, whatever that is. So, all right, so the AIO, I'm unsure of what I want to do. In terms of I think things need a lot more cooling than they really get. Why would you not? It's just max for the best possible engineering. It's you should have one of these, sort of three fan type situations. I know nothing of AIO stuff though. So I was doing research, and it seems like the top ones have, this is 3 different fans, and I would imagine that I increase the cooling, because why would you not want your CPU to be as cool as possible? It's not like it's going to be too cold, or would it get anywhere close to there? So that's the question that I'm trying to figure out for that. And then for RAM, I have some of this SK Hynix. I have 4 sticks of memory right now, and 2 are the same. They're SK Hynix. It's this one, except it's 8 gigabytes instead of 16 gigabytes. And then I have 2 other that are 16 gigabytes, but they're different from each other. One's SK Hynix. The other one might be Samsung or something. So I'm not really sure if you're supposed to use different RAM sticks. I've heard you can. A long time ago someone said like it's not optimal. You really should use the same RAM on the, two of the same sticks on a motherboard. So that's what I'm trying to figure out with that. And then for the OS, I want to put an open source OS on it. So we got Nix here, we got Gen 2. Gen 2 I'm getting more curious about. Nix is, it's awesome. But it's the learning curve for me is rough. And then there's Debian, which is stable. I'm open to doing a non-open source RAM, but that would have to be like the right kind of buyer situation. But yeah, if you have thoughts on that or any of the stuff that I mentioned, put them in the comments. And in the next video, I don't know what I'll have figured out by then, but